Hi guys, welcome to this session on LibreOffice Calc. In this module I want to talk about a basic if statement. So I've got three different bits of data and I'm going to go through three different examples. So the first one is basically working out whether I should have a bonus based on the sales figures. So basic if statements is of three elements: a test, and then the comma, what to do if that test is true, and then another comma, what to do if that test is false. So in this example, let's have a look at how that works. So if I start off by typing equals if, that's the function name. When I open bracket, it wants the test. So my test is going to be this figure in B2. So if that is greater than 21,000, they get a bonus, comma. So what is the bonus? What is the bonus? So I'm going to say the bonus is 10% of sales. You get 10% of sales. So what I need to do here is click on that and do a times 10%. Times 10%, comma, if I haven't got a bonus, you don't get anything, 0. Then you close the bracket, click the tick. There you go. And then that's just a sum of those two. Sum, tick. And then I want another if statement there to say well done, or more effort if I haven't made a bonus. So well done if I have made a bonus, more effort if I haven't. Equals if. Open the bracket. So if this cell is greater than 0, comma, well done, and that has to go inside quotes like that, comma, otherwise more effort. Close quotes, close bracket. Very important that you get these commas in there. Without the commas, it doesn't work, and without these quotes, if you've done text, it doesn't work either. So tick, and then that's all working fine. Now, the way I've done this is I've used cell references, and I'm not a fan of cell references. I like to name ranges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this list, and I'm going to call it sales. Press enter on that. I'm going to highlight this list and call it bonus. Press enter on that. And then I'm going to change this formula to say if, not B2, but if sales, so get rid of that B2, if it lets me highlight it, just backspace it off. So if sales is greater than 21,000, look at sales and times by 10%. Sales, there's a little 2 there, so it doesn't like that, and there's a little 2 there as well. It is greater than 21,000, and I've deleted a comma. I should have typed it from scratch, but it's good sometimes when it doesn't work, because then you can see where you've made the mistake. So if sales is greater than 21,000, notice there's no commas or pound signs in that, and if that's true, look at sales and get 10% of it. So 2,300 is 10% of that. So if it's not true, 0. Now if I pull that down, you can see that's less than 21,000, so is that one, so there's no bonus there. This is just a sum, so I can just pull that down. That will work that out. Now this one, I will delete this one. So I'm now going to type it from scratch and say equals if, now I've called this purple area bonus, so if bonus equals 0, which means they haven't got a bonus, comma, more effort. Otherwise, if they have got a bonus, well done. Check it, comma, comma, quote, quote, click the tick. So well done on that first one. And then it says more effort on these two where there was no bonus. So that's just a look at a basic if using name ranges and using cells. Now let's do this one. So there's the overtime hours. So I want this to say if they do more than 8 hours, they get overtime. Equals if, open the bracket, this time I'm not using names. If H2 is greater than 8, comma, you want it to say overtime. So overtime, otherwise no overtime. Right, so check the commas, tick. So no overtime, and then pull that down, and it says no overtime, no overtime, 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 overtime. And if I change any of these, if I change that to 9 hours, overtime. Now on this one, I'm going to use names again. So basically I'm going to highlight this section, and I'm going to call it budget. So call it budget, enter, and then this is going to be actual, enter. Now I can use those words to refer to these two lists. Equals if actual is greater than budget. Now I didn't need to put quotes around those because they're name ranges, but I will need to do that now. So if you've spent more than you got budget, you're over budget. So this first bit needs to be, this is true, this needs to be over budget in quotes, or you are within budget if it's false. Now this is a very simplistic example. Obviously, what do you want it to say if you're equal to? You know, you need to apply that sort of option. So I'll just double click that down, and you can see how that's done. So over budget. That was the planned spend, that was the actual spend, it's bigger, so over budget. So an if statement is a very useful tool to pull up information that you can then act on. So that's all I wanted to cover in this little session, how to do a basic if and how to do a basic if with names. So hopefully you found that of use. Thank you for your time, I'll see you in the next one.